Hi guys, happy Halloween in advance. Today we are going to speed clean and decorate for Halloween. We will start with the cleaning first, so who needs some everyday speed clean to get the order back can have some motivation, and whoever is up for some more fun to decorate from the second part of the video will be able to get some inspiration as well. Sorry guys if the voiceover won't be too good or if it will have some background noise, but I am in our caravan right now. My mom got unexpectedly ill and hospitalized, so I had to fly back home. This is why I am late with everything as well, but she is feeling better now, so I am trying to get back on track. What you gonna do right now? So just to give you guys some context to the video, it was late afternoon. I was working on the previous video all day because I got behind, so I was just only in focusing on YouTube, and the house got a bit messy or untidy, and as the house gets messy, I get frustrated as well. In the meantime, my husband needed to arrive with some help to bring our new sofa up, so I had to empty this one out quickly before they get home. But about getting frustrated as the house gets messy, when I see that things are piling up or things aren't put back to their place, I can see in front of me how things start to escalate further and further, and my mind starts to shift and I get annoyed, I start to feel anxious, mad, but unfortunately there is only one of me, so I cannot do everything. The good thing is that as soon as I can have even just a minute, I don't let that negative mindset take all of my motivation out, and I start to restore the order so I can calm down too, not just the house gets cleaner. She thinks it's okay bringing guns to a fist fight. Staring with those eyes, knowing I'm just as I tidied up the table from lunch and I took the washing out from the washing machine, what was waiting for me for a few hours so I can wash that blanket as well, my husband got home and they did bring the sofa up. It's so much more comfortable and so much better quality than the previous one. It's a different company. We had our old gray and white sofa from them and we were really happy with that one, and for a while we were thinking to rebuy that one, but because of its bigger size we ended up with this sofa, and so far we are over the moon that we managed to change this old sofa. Anyway, as for now, I am not taking down any full decorations because I was all over the space. I did fall apart a bit and I was disorganized because, as I said, the mess really makes me anxious. So let's just first get this house clean and tidy so I can gather myself together and enjoy the decorating afterward. Lay down. I was also working on deep cleaning, decluttering and organizing the bedrooms, and some of the decluttered things what needs to go in the loft ended up in here, like the steering wheel simulator. So I asked my husband to help me to take it apart because I have no idea how it works and I would probably broke it. Then I did tighten it up a bit more, just a few random bits. Take another one, it feels nice. Ouch! I think I'm gonna break. I wanted to get the decorating done as well, so I also used my dusting wand to get rid of the dust because I don't like to decorate dusty or dirty surface. But unfortunately, I didn't have the time on this day in the end because for some reason all of us was so fussy, but I was glad that I still got the cleaning done. I've been acting like a good girl way too long, gonna break down. Thankfully, the house is not dirty, only a bit untidy. We just deep cleaned the living area, so it shouldn't be dirty anyway. But now that I finished deep cleaning the whole house, it feels so great. I will try to edit and upload the last part, the bedroom deep cleaning, as soon as I can. I also did declutter and organize or reorganize a few things, and what especially feels like a huge relief is that I managed to declutter the kids' toys, and now it's so much easier to clean the toys up. Also, I managed to declutter so many of their toys that I was able to get rid of a whole organizing unit. So my son's room has more floor space now, and I am super proud of myself. And the funny thing is that they didn't even realize that how many of their toys is not there anymore, and there been 2 weeks since I decluttered them. 'Cause looking at her face just makes me go, what you wanna. Usually, when I am super busy, the kitchen is what really falls apart because when I am in a hurry, I cannot concentrate to pack everything away after use, and things so quickly can pile up. You just place a bit of this and that, and the whole kitchen looks a mess. So, first, I will tidy up, and sorry if I will be all over the place, but I was really stressed out, and also just doing those tasks first, what makes the kitchen feel and look more clean. I did unload the dishwasher all day, so now the sink is quite full. I did unload it in the morning, usually when I do the kids' breakfast. In the meantime, I unload the dishwasher. So as we get a dirty dish, we can just put it straight in the dishwasher. But yes, there are busy days when things doesn't work how they supposed to. I like it because this is an easy fix, so loading the dishwasher doesn't take a long time, but is more impactful because after loading it, the big pile of dirty dish or becomes smaller or there will be no dirty dish pile. Having a dishwasher is really a huge help. I'm just gonna break down. I just had to change my jeans because I was feeling uncomfortable. I don't really like to clean or work in jeans because after a while it becomes too uncomfortable. But because I was busy and my day is so fragmented since I dropped both kids to school in the same time, then after 3 hours time I have to pick up my daughter from nursery, then again in 3 hours time I have to pick up my son from school. So to save time I didn't change into more comfortable clothes between the pickups. And after that I was like, whatever, just let's carry on and clean this mess up. I also took the rubbish out because nothing makes the kitchen feel more filthy than the overflowing bins. It also makes you slow down because when you tidy up, there will be things to throw away, but there will be no space for it. So, or you try to squeeze that little rubbish in and you end up with all the mess on the floor, or you just straight away put the rubbish what you can next to the rubbish bin, making the space look dirty. So, it's better if it's full, just take it out.
That's what I say. Wait. What you gonna do when she's writing your paycheck?
I will give the cooker top a good scrub because I don't have to cook for dinner. I asked my husband to have some takeaway because I was tired and stressed and it was already late to start dinner after we got the sofa up. I try to cook fresh hot meal every day, but sometimes I need a bit of rest too. So time to time we do have takeaway, but we try to keep it under control how much takeaway we have, not just to save money, but for our health as well.
It really turns around and give me one gonna thin thread. So now what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Just be a pet. I am on the edge and I am holding on for dear life. I bet it played cool 'cause it's not worth wasting my time. No.
I was hoping that I can light this candle for one more time. I am really obsessed with its scent. I managed to light it, but as soon as I turned, the light was out. We've been to TK Maxx after to try to find one more of this candle, but still no luck. And this time we didn't even find something what we would like. One of our freezer's box broke. As I wanted to pull it out, the front of the box remained in my hand, and I wasn't even pulling it hard, and the box wasn't stuck. Now I have to order a glue. Before it broke, I seen that there is a glue made for freezers, so I have to look it up and order it so we can glue it back. I don't want to change the whole fridge freezer just because one of the box front came off, so I have to fix it.
But she's pushing me, pushing me, pushing me. She keeps on pushing me.
I only had a couple of dirty dishes to wash. I didn't even shorten the footage because it only took a couple of minutes. The only thing is that the footage been speed up. I usually wash the dishes when I cook because I anyway have to be in the kitchen to prep the meal, and usually to get with both the cooking and the dishwashing in line, I am using my dishwashing hacks or tricks. So if I need something to prep the meal and I have one of that in the sink, I will wash it instead of taking a clean one out. Or if I have the time when I wash that thing or my hand, I quickly wash a few more dishes or utensils, whatever goes quick, so so this way you won't even realize, but next to preparing your meal, you will reduce your dirty dish pile as well. Or if you don't have the dishes but need hand washing, but you have dishes what needs to go in the dishwasher, then you just quickly load them in. If you don't have the time to do it in one go and it's safe for you to leave the dishwasher door open, then just open it, and anytime when you need to go to the sink, pack a few dish in. And of course, if you mess something as you prep your meal, or wash it straight away or pack it in the dishwasher, so you won't add to your existing pile, or you won't create a new one if you manage to wash them as you were preparing, or you haven't got any before. I feel like nothing closes the kitchen for the day better than scrubbing your empty sink clean. It's just like the icing on the cake. I nearly forget to add dishwasher tablets before starting the dishwasher, but thankfully I realized it just in time.
I think I'm gonna break down. I've been acting like a good girl way too long. Gonna break.
Everything is clean and tidy, only the floor needs cleaning now. As I said, I was hoping that I will be able to decorate as well, but it was too late. The kids already were having bath, so I couldn't, but that's okay. The house is nice and clean, so tomorrow we can go ahead and decorate without the need to clean.
'Cause looking at her face just makes me go. What you wanna say, what you wanna do, don't you wanna play? I'm not done with you. I'm just gonna break down. That's what I say. Wait, wait, wait. That's right. Here we go. I can hear you calling out my name. You just wanna pass around the flame. Everything about you is so fake.
There were a couple of bigger bits what I didn't want to vacuum up just in case to not to clog my vacuum. So for those few bits I used my little brush and dustpan.
I've just about had enough. I think I'm gonna break down. I've been acting like a good girl way too long. Gonna break down. 'Cause looking at her face just makes me go. What you wanna say, what you wanna do, don't you wanna play?
Then previously I didn't vacuum the floor in the living room because I was so busy to tidy up and restore the order in both areas. So now I have to quickly vacuum in here too.
With you, I'm just gonna break down. That's what I say. Wait, wait, wait.
Threw me a warning without a sound. You left me all alone to take it on.
This is a new day and I am starting with packing our blankets back in the sofa storage. We don't have many storage space, so it was a big criteria for our sofa to have storage. I like that our home isn't too big because it's cozy, it's easy to clean and quick, but the downside is that it's lacking the storage space. It's not like you have a big space and you create a storage cupboard and you still will have plenty of space to move around. So wherever is possible, I always opt for furniture what has storage, like for the sofa or the bed. Those areas work well to store many things. They don't take up space but hide your clutter very well.
This can't be. Take your time and make very sure that you've made up your mind. I know you don't let
Now that the blankets are back, it's time to decorate, and since I needed to straighten the sofa anyway, I will start the decorating here.
things go easy. And if you wouldn't mind, I'd like to see you one more time to tell you.
Just as I had some trouble with my fall decor pillow covers, so I had with my Halloween ones, because I ordered them in the same time, or in this case I haven't ordered them. I did put them in my basket, but for some reason my order ended up a total mix, so some items what I wanted to order, they are still in my basket, and there were few items what I haven't put in my basket. I only checked them out and they still arrived. I don't know what happened or what I made, but now I have to work with what I have. So the black pillow covers, I had them for a long time. They are from IKEA. Then I bought a new Halloween blanket from Tesco, and I ordered a Halloween cushion cover from Amazon because I realized in time that that pillow cover in this size wasn't added in my order, so I went ahead and ordered one quickly from Amazon.
You what's been on my mind.
The sofa is done, now comes the fireplace area, and I have to say that I had no idea how will I decorate. I mean, I had a couple of thoughts in my mind, but I didn't have an exact plan how things will turn out. So first of all, I had to take the full decorations down to create my blank canvas so I can see things clearer. This year I managed to order a picture for this frame. I already wanted to do this last year, but I don't know why, but always before events or holidays my plans suddenly have to change and I end up decorating on the later side for them. But at least now I have the picture and I love it so much and I am glad that I haven't got the time yet to paint the fireplace because it just works out so well that the wall is white because now it looks like I would have a photo mount. The only thing what I did wrong is that I stick the picture too high because I haven't checked it from a distance and the double-sided sticky pad was so strong that it took the actual wall down, not just the paint, as I wanted to reposition the picture, so now I have to leave it there. Because I didn't have idea how to decorate the mantle, I just went with the previous year's decorating style, so I added one more pair of candles. Then I do like to have the beds in here, so I stick those up. The mantle area is done, so it's time to tidy up after myself so I can pull the coffee table back and start decorating it. Because I had no idea how the wall decoration to be, I started to do what I knew I want, or I had a thought about it. So I knew I want to keep this vase in here and I want to add flowers in it, so I just did that.
To say out loud, some kind of stranger speaking from my mouth. I'm not the old me, I'm different now. I keep all my secrets buried underground. I know you don't let anything go easy, and if you wouldn't mind, I'd like to see you one more time to tell you what's been on my mind.
Then I added this cobweb lace runner, but it was a bit too long because I bought it for the dining table. When I was ordering my decorations, we didn't have a coffee table yet and it wasn't even in plan. But thankfully I ordered two different ones because I didn't know which one would work better. Then I tried a couple of ideas. I really like that spider candle holder from Tesco. It's so fun. But because I didn't know what else could I add, I left it like that and I started to decorate the TV stand.
Please, you make me feel hollow.
Here again I started with the neon, so I added those black flower stems and I have to say they look so great that I started to think in which other season could I use it.
Like you don't even care. You make love so hollow. Like I'm not even there.
Then as I was looking for Halloween decorations I came across with this picture frame and I thought it's such a fun and great decoration that is worth to buy one. The only thing what I haven't thought about is that it's a wall decor so I cannot stand it up. I was trying to lean it against the statue what I had there and I needed to play around with a bit, but in the end I managed to stand it up. I didn't know with what to pair it. I felt like the plant with the black cat pot, it isn't matching well, so I ended up ruining my coffee table decor and added the spider candle holder here. It still felt a bit too empty, so I found in my Halloween decor box this cobweb table mats and I added that and I think it turned out great. Because I ruined the decoration here, I had to redo it, but I still had no idea what to add in here. I don't really have a big stock of Halloween decorations, but to be honest, any decorations because I love to add only a few touches. I usually try not to overdo it because that would make this small space feel cluttered. We never lived in a huge house, so I never needed more decorations. The other thing is that I like to build up my decor stock, so every year I buy a few bits, although in the last 2 years years that didn't happen because I was too busy with other things. And as I said, life always had a sudden plan B instead of my plan A. So I am working hard on planning everything with a plan B and C as well to try to get ahead of life, but it's nearly impossible. Also, by buying a few bits every year, it means that there are changes every time in a budget friendly way. The next new thing is this big picture frame, but thankfully this time arrived in one piece. And this, although I bought it for Halloween, I am planning to have it above the dining table all year round, and I can just change the picture in it according to the season or what we would love to have there. This was anyway in my plans, so we are killing two birds with one stone. The picture what I ordered had a white border around it, making it too big for the frame. What I ordered according the size of the picture, but thankfully it's quite an easy fix. So I cut that white border off and it perfectly fit the frame. Because we have wires and pipes right there, I use common strips to hang it or stick it to the wall. But lately I am not having much luck with these strips. Probably I am doing something wrong. But after a few days that I stick the frame on the wall, it did fall off. It didn't broke luckily, but it did cut the foil on the table. Now I made sure to use the wall pack for the frame because in my son's room I know that I made the mistake to not to use the wall pack on one frame and it couldn't hold the weight. But this time I don't know what I made wrong. Then on the table, I thought I will add these black stamps what I spray painted a year ago, I think. And it did look great, but I knew I want to add floating candles above the table. And I felt like that would be too much, so I ended up changing it. I just remembered that I ordered the black plastic vase just in case if I need it. It wasn't expensive and I knew that if I cannot use it here, then I will have other place to use it. And I added the same rose as what we have on the coffee table. I did order 3 pack of that to have enough. Then I feel like the vase is too small. I need something a bit taller and wider, so I added the jug vase back and I liked it better. Also, since I didn't use the grey vase with the stamps, I ended up changing one pair of candles from the mantle to the vase, but you will see it in a minute. Then here I am sticking the floating candles on the ceiling. Tried not to stick them in line, but it was hard to see where I exactly stick them, and I ended up with a few in line, but I tried to correct it with the rest of the candles. The kids were in and out the house while I was decorating, and every time they came in there was something new, and they were over the moon. They really enjoyed it, showing the decorations to each other, what was really motivating because I am doing this for them. Back home we don't celebrate Halloween and we didn't even decorated our home until we haven't got our son. And as they get older, I am more diving in this whole Halloween celebration. Now I can add a bit scarier decorations as well because they are old enough to understand that is only a decoration and nothing to be scared of. Another new thing or things are these window sticker skeletons. As I said, until they were small, I didn't really add scary things, but I thought this window sticker would be a great start since they are scary a bit for little ones, but in the same time they are cute too. It did take a bit of time until I figured out how to stick them because our window was a bit big for this sticker, and also I wanted to slice it in two so I can add one side to the kitchen window. Both windows are on the same side, so it looks great when they are matching and it looks more intended than just having something on there. In the meantime, my phone storage got full and I was so into figuring out the skeletons that I haven't even realized it. But this is how it turned out. Then I also added the usual decoration, this black spider web thingy, because I think it's better with that. I also added a few beds on the third window because that was empty and I had no better idea. Then here comes our favorite decoration, the ceiling cobweb decor. So I use one of those cobweb and stick it to the ceiling with sellotape. And although it might look and sounds like a hard work, actually it's really easy and it does go quick. You just have to pull the web and stick it, and the best is that you don't need to do any shape or it doesn't need to have a pattern, symmetric. Just pull it and stick it where you want, and the better it will turn out. Here I can see the whole living room and it started to look great to me. I really love that picture with the witches. I think that is a spot on this year. I also took the web from the ceiling down to the mantle to make it look a bit more realistic. And also, if you repeat the color or texture in a space, it makes the space feel harmonious and your space will look and feel much better. By this time, the kids were in bed, my husband went to gym, so I was alone and it was so calming to decorate. I don't have to work around them and they don't have to work around me. So it was late, but I did enjoy decorating and at least I was able to finish the wall decorating. Anyway, there isn't much left. I changed the pumpkin candle next to the dish soap to the plant in the black cat pot. It was a great fit and touch in there. Then I added the same black cobweb on the window here as well.
Godspeed, it's a wait, it's a trust. We'll be done eventually. I don't know when or what. I don't know a damn thing. Do my best to have fun. Want too much, probably. Let it flow, play and go. Don't stop the Godspeed.
Here I am just figuring out the other part of the window sticker. This too is actually supposed to go on one window, but I didn't want to buy two because for this window we didn't need the whole big sticker, and I thought if I split the one into two it would look continuous and symmetrical. I forgot to mention, but to stick the sticker on the window you have to water the window and stick the sticker, and use a squeegee to press the air and the water out from underneath the sticker. This way will stick on the window very well. I only stick it on the window, it worked mostly well this way too, but on the next day I had to use some water for a couple of pieces. The reason why I didn't want to use water in first hand is because I just cleaned the windows and I didn't want to mess them. But anyway, if that's the step to stick it up, then that's the best way to do it. Then I added this super cute Halloween tea towel.
Case I make mistakes, better learn and hope. Maybe this will suck. It's a chance.
I added a few spiders here and there on the cobweb. Now that I am doing it for a couple of years, it's not so bad, but I hate spiders and it was so frustrating to touch these plastic ones too, but now it's better. I also decided to change the candle to this black pumpkin and matching candle because it was a bit too empty in here, and I also changed up the runners because this orange one pulls this area together better since we have two pumpkins for the kids to carve with. And this is how everything turned out. I really love it, my family really enjoy it, and that matters the most to me. I hope you enjoyed it too. If yes, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and we still have the bedroom deep cleans and declutter and organize, so to don't miss out that part, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching guys, have a lovely week and I see you in my next one. Bye guys!
It's a luck in case I'm running late.